Hello, my fellow Americans and international friends, and welcome back into the Cal Report. Today is October 23rd, 2024. So today we are interviewing a familiar face to this podcast. You'll probably remember her. Her name is Marlene Bronson, and last time we talked to her, she was running for Irvine Unified School Board. But this time around, she's running for South Orange County Community College District 1. So without further ado, let's get to the interview. Hey Marlene, welcome back to the podcast.
Hi James, good to see you.
Likewise. And as you folks can see, we are coming to you from Tustin, California, because those are the Tustin hangars right behind us. Pretty cool background, huh Marlene?
Exactly. We have a beautiful evening, and then we have the World War II veterans behind us.
Yep.
And we have the baseball field, and I'm an enthusiast for sports.
I love it. That's great stuff. So last time we talked was a couple of years ago when you were running for Irvine Unified School Board Area 2, but this time you're running for South Orange County Community College District 1. Talk to us about why you decided to run for this office this election cycle.
It's going to be the same reason as it was last election. Last election, you will read my articles that I've in the newspaper. It's the same reasons, except now we're adding young college adults. And they are the ones that are going to be our future in our government, in our offices, education, everywhere. So they need to be fully prepared. And are they fully prepared is the question. When you see students walking around, they don't know what they're going to do with their lives. So identity is lost, and just to regain direction for their path is a part of the board's members' responsibility for the college students.
So what kinds of things are you looking to accomplish if you're elected to this seat?
The first thing that I want to mention is that in the past, what I did accomplish as a college student, I was in the business administration club, and one of the things that we had to come up with was ideas for the campus. A couple of them have already been accomplished currently. In 2016, I discussed about fundraising and how a single mom needed support, and they didn't have as many support back then. If you look at the colleges today, they've implemented my ideas. And I did have the ability to talk with my counselors and professors and classmates in our clubs to initiate that progress. So I've already had progress in the past, and now for the present, in the future, I would like to do the same. I would also like to add that we do need to continue with our history, education, and ethics and constitutional rights. I'd like to see that they are not ignored, and that there aren't students that are also being ignored in those areas. I would like to make changes.
Now, same as last time, you have two opponents, except this time they're different. You're running against Carolyn Inman and Catherine Daigle. Why should voters choose you and not them?
Well, my opponents, first of all, I'd like to say is that Carolyn, in her campaign, she is stating she's a Christian. One of the things that concerns me is if you are a Christian and you have Christian values, then you need to vote on the board with those values if you're making that statement. I can tell you, I was at the last board meeting and I was disappointed in hearing that they all voted to support education funding for undocumented students. Why am I against that? Because it's the taxpayers' dollars, and we haven't supported single mothers, single fathers, and we haven't supported those people that do need to provide for a family. So undocumented is illegal in our country, and that's why I was disappointed. Also with Catherine Daigle, I do not know my other opponent, Catherine Daigle, except for that fact of what she stands for. Different for me, except for the fact that she's a journalist. And I would like to say that she offered to interview me at one time, but she never did. So follow-up, it was a concern. I have entrepreneurship, and as I already shared earlier, there are ideas that I did bring to the colleges that they did implement into their campuses. So if you can please participate, just go to my email. Bronson2board@gmail.com is my email address. I could sure use some support from high school students for community service hours. where we can go and walk in the neighborhood. And if your parents would like to join me as well, that would be appreciated. Any support that I can get for donations is something that I would need for those flyers and also for any media.
That's it for today. Really appreciate you guys watching my video. As always, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, or please subscribe to the channel. Always appreciate it, guys. That's what's going on in California. God bless, take care, and I'll see you all next time.